School that anyone could go to learn to make websites, so he taught himself. Later, he hired programmers, designers, and a writer because they could get more projects done faster. In 2003, Rick began offering more services and turned the company into a full-service advertising agency. So let's please help me welcome the president of Ad Excellence, Rick Goldman.
Thank you, Jonathan. So I've got a full-service ad agency. What does that mean? Well, on my website, it shows a bunch of little icons that represent each of the services that I offer, and it would take a long time to explain it all. So I thought a better way to do it would be to talk about one of my clients who used a lot of the services that our company offers. So this client's located in Chicago, and they've got a 30,000 square foot warehouse full of audio-visual equipment. And they're a technology company. So when someone like the Alzheimer's Association is having their annual conference in Toronto, my client goes to Toronto, brings all the equipment, sets up those screens, runs the microphone, videotapes the whole thing. Here's another shot of that. They've got that one screen in the middle is out into the audience. The other two are up on stage. So even with 2,000 people or whatever they had there, everyone can see really well. So that's what they do. So I found out their clients are meeting planners. So the meeting planner might work for Alzheimer's Association, or Alzheimer's might hire a meeting planning company. So I decided we're going to target meeting planners. But first, we did some things for them. We made a mobile-friendly website. We set up a Facebook page, and we post to it twice a day. We set up a Google Plus page. We post to that every day. We set up Instagram. We post on that regularly. We set up Pinterest, and we post things there all the time. On LinkedIn, we're able to run highly targeted ads where the only people who can see the ad must have meeting planner or some variation of that in their job title. So senior meeting planner, director of meeting planning, things like that. So they're seeing our ads all the time. Also, we run things in SlideShare. So all of these are free except for the LinkedIn advertising, which is very affordable. And why do we spend so much time on social media? Because it helps their website to rank better. So they had over 300 people come to their website last month who purposely were trying to find exactly what they do. And you can see over here, it's showing #1 position for all of these search phrases that are really important to them. And that goes on, more #1 positions and more. And it's only until we get down to about number 40 that they're in the 2nd position for these important search phrases. So that's why we do so much with social media. Anyway, I decided the meeting planners see a screen like what you saw on the Alzheimer's show. They see that. They see what gets projected. They never see the warehouse full of equipment. I thought they'd be impressed by that. So I said, let's put on seminars at your warehouse. We'll invite meeting planners in, and they'll see all this stuff, and they'll go, wow, this is impressive. So we brought people in. We get someone to give a presentation on a topic of interest to the meeting planners, and we created shirts for them. So that's one of the services we did. We created the shirts for them so everyone could wear the same shirt. We created bags with their logo on it, so when the guest walked in, we hand them a bag, and there I am wearing one of the black shirts and handing out bags to the people coming in for the seminar. We put things in the bag with their logo on it, which my company created, and we even put a flyer in the bag that tells all about my client, and our company, of course, created that flyer too. And then here you can see there's table covers where we're going to set up the food. We create those table covers with their logo. And then in the background you see banner stands, 2 of them there. So we created those banner stands. We also set up a podium. We created this podium with a monitor on it, and then the monitor gave the Wi-Fi password. So all the meeting planners got free Wi-Fi at the event. So that's another thing we created for them. And, of course, name tags where the lanyard had their logo on it, and even on the name tag we had my client's logo. So we created that for them. And my job was to take care of everything. So I ordered the food, I hired the caterer, I ordered the tables back here, the linens, everything. So all my client had to do was be there, smile, and shake hands with the guests. And here we are. That's one of the owners right there. And then we got, that's the logo of the company that put on the presentation. And you can see everyone's happy. We made sure they all had wine. We got them all happy. They had a good time. Then I contacted the Events Industry Council, and I said, we want to be able to give continuing education credits to people that come to our seminars. and they approved my client to give continuing education credits for the CMP designation, which is Certified Meeting Planner. There's only 60 companies in the country that are certified to give this designation. So all the rest of them charge. If you want to get CMP credits, you pay a fee and you go to these seminars. My client's giving it away for free just to be friends with the meeting planners. Then I also came up with this idea that we'll bring them backstage and show them how we run all this equipment, and we'll explain it to them, because they never see that. They just see what's projected on the screen. So here we are, there I am, and these two women are learning all about audio equipment from this guy, Will. He's an audio expert. And then you can see they're smiling, they're happy, they're having a good time, they're seeing the side of the show they never get to see. And then we did a video testimonial. When it was over, I said, we're going to set up a wall, we're going to ask people, did you like our event? Come over and give a video testimonial. And they did. We got several video testimonials there. So those are all the things that we did for our client. There's one other thing that we do, which we did not do for this particular client. We make TV commercials. And here's, I'm going to show you a commercial we did. It's about weight loss surgery. And in this commercial, we did a lot of interesting things. For one, we set up a system where one phone number would work all around the country, and the phone number recognized where you're calling from. So my clients, in this case, were hospitals. So if you called from Fort Lauderdale, the call would go directly to Holy Cross Hospital, to the bariatric treatment person in charge there. Now, if you called from St. Augustine on that same phone number, it recognized you're in St. Augustine, and the call would go to Flagler Hospital in St. Augustine. Another thing we did is we created a jingle, so it'd be easy to remember the phone number that you have to call, and we wrote the script. The script has to fit in 30 seconds, because there's no such thing as a 31-second commercial. So it involves careful timing. We hired an actress. The actress had to be female. She had to be about 42 years old, because that's the person who's most likely to go for weight loss surgery. Not that men don't need it, they need it just as much. But women will take care of themselves. Men don't. Men will let things go. Women, right away, they go to the chiropractor, they go to the doctor, they take care of themselves. Men don't. So it's smart advertising to not try and convince men to do something they're probably not going to do. It's smart advertising to target the women because they're more likely to do it. Also, the number one reason women will have the weight loss surgery, they've gotten so big they can't go to the playground, they can't go to the park with their kids anymore. That's the thing that motivates them to do it. So we showed that in the commercial. We shot the commercial, edited the video, added graphics, and here was the kicker. The client wanted an actual patient to be in the commercial. I said, it's a terrible idea. We're going to turn on lights and cameras, and she's going to freak out and forget how to talk. And he said, no, I really want my patient in there. I said, how about this? We'll have our actress, we'll shoot the commercial with our actress. When we're done, we'll shoot the patient, see how it works. You pick whichever one you like, but it goes great, that's wonderful. So we shot the commercial with our actress. It was fine, came out great. Then we got to shoot the commercial with the patient. She forgets how to talk. Every sentence is filled with she can't talk. But my client really wanted the patient to be in the commercial. So I thought maybe I can talk to her, calm her down, get her relaxed. Maybe I can make this work. So I said to her, so what was it like when you were 400 pounds? And I'll never forget her answer. She looked at me and said, I'd wake up in the morning and wish I was dead. I went, wow, I've got to find a way to make this work. So I ran to my client. I said, do you trust me? He says, yes. I said, I want to throw away the script. Let me do whatever I want. He says, go for it. I said, then I need you to walk away because she's nervous. Just pretend we're not doing anything important here. I'm going to have her friend read a bunch of questions and we're going to shoot video. So I told her, yeah, we're having trouble with the lighting and the sound. We're going to have your friend here just ask you some questions. You just talk. We're going to try and adjust the lighting and the sound, and then we'll do the commercial. And we went on for about 20 minutes asking a lot of questions over and over, and many different questions. And in the end, we put it all together and came out with what I thought was a really good commercial. You're going to see a little kid in there because that's what motivates them. It's not her kid. The kid's an actor. So here's our 30-second commercial.
Before my surgery, my weight was out of control.
Reclaim your life, 1-800-BAN-BYPASS.
I was able to speak to people who understand and who wanted to help. It's been 2 years since my surgery. I cannot begin to explain the changes that I've experienced. I'm happy now, and I'm finally living my life.
Reclaim your life, 1-800-BAN-BYPASS.
So that's our 30-second commercial. She is actually a personal fitness trainer today. So it was quite a story and a lot of fun for me to be there and shoot that commercial. Thanks for your attention today.